Welcome back, everyone. This is Tak Oda, CIO of Attaché for Business, joined by Lesa Hammond, our CEO. All right, Lesa, what are we talking about this week?
So, Tak, what we're going to talk about this week is we're going to talk about hiring people and setting the right salary and the right title.
Okay. Sounds
So
pretty straightforward.
it sounds like it. A lot of times, entrepreneurs or small business owners, especially those who have a social justice conscience and social justice mission or socially into social equity, um, often they will want to put people at a salary that is higher than what the comparable salaries for the area and for the position are.
Okay.
And they'll do that because maybe the person comes in and they're making less than what other people who are in other positions are making.
Mm-hmm.
So they think about, okay, well, this is a fair amount. But the problem with that is if they aren't looking at the comps, then they're likely to be overpaying the person. They could be underpaying them, but they're likely to be overpaying them, which creates a problem in the long run. It creates a problem for the person and for the company. So for the person, it creates a problem that if they go off to look for another job, then they can't find a job that's comparable in pay to what they're making for the position they have. And for the company, it puts them in a situation where they can't really continue to raise the person's salary. So the person eventually feels like they're underpaid, even though they're actually probably overpaid for what they were making before.
Wow. Okay. Because originally I was going to say, well, isn't that good that the person would have a difficult time leaving? But I guess that could cause its own problems.
Yeah, so it can cause its own problems, and especially bringing somebody in at a higher salary, you have great hopes for them, and you don't necessarily know how they're going to work out.
Of course. So and so I guess you can always let them grow into it, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, if somebody's been there 3-4 years and you want to increase their salary to something that is above the comps, then go ahead, and you have the capacity to do it. Go
Right.
ahead and do that. But
Once you know you want to keep them, you want to keep them from leaving. That's when,
right,
okay,
you
right.
want to know you want to keep them from leaving before you do that.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how about the title part?
So the title is interesting because that is one thing that companies do all the time. If they can't bring somebody, if they can't actually promote somebody with pay, they'll promote them with a title. And when they promote them with title, then the person actually feels like they're performing that job, the job of that title. And when they go out and look for a comparable job, so a couple things happen with this. They go out and look for a comparable job and they look at the job description and it has a couple things that they're currently doing, but it has all these things that they really aren't doing, but that's the title that they have. So when they go out for that job, they end up, if they probably won't get it, once they're interviewed, but if they get it, they're coming in with a deficit that the company didn't expect. So often these people will end up losing the job that they went in for because they think that they're at a higher level than they really are.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, we wouldn't want to do that to people.
Right. And I've seen it happen a lot of times. So it's one of those things that I really like people to think about before they start bringing people in and giving them titles and giving them, high salaries.
Right, because it seems like it probably comes from a good place.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it could backfire, right? Okay.
Exactly.
All right, great. Anything else you want to add about that
No,
topic?
that's it. That's it.
All right, short and sweet. Great. Thanks, Lesa. Thanks for your time, and thanks everyone else for tuning in. Appreciate it, and check in next time and subscribe if you're not already.